Today I'm going to play the Napoleon Dynamite, the game. This was released on PSP and Nintendo DS. What this game is it's just a collection of mini games that that are sort of like what Napoleon did in the movie. But you have the mini games are like, they go too long and they're not especially fun. But we'll go through a couple of them. I just want to say though, I like Napoleon Dynamite, but I completely I recognize that it's a crappy movie. It's a collection of 5 to 10 really funny jokes spaced out in a 90-minute movie, and so it's sort of boring. I showed it to my nieces and nephews, and I think they were at they were 12, 11, and 8 at the time. And we watched it, and we laughed at the really funny parts, and then the rest of it was just silence and boredom. But I think at the end we all liked it. I'm playing this on an emulator. On PPSSPP, which is a good emulator. It plays all these PSP games almost perfectly. Oh, I missed that. But you have to remember what the buttons do. I accidentally hit fast forward. This music's not as cool as the music in the movie. Oh, now's the fun part. Because you know what? In Guitar Hero and Rock Band, my favorite part of those games isn't when you're just spamming notes and just, going nuts. I like stuff like I just did in this, where you can just kind of get a rhythm and press a lot of stuff in a row. There, I did it. That was boring. But then we have to feed Tina. Tina, you fat lard! Get your dinner! Oh, you have to actually throw it into her face. Oh, I'm feeding Tina so good! Okay, that one was actually really stupid and fun. Ah! No, you... I did it! But, okay, the top funniest Napoleon Dynamite jokes. My favorite one is when the girl's I'm gonna sell this stuff for college. And then in the background you hear Kip go, your mom goes to college. You could barely even hear it unless you are looking for it. But that's the funniest thing. And I like the one where Uncle Rico's driving by in his van somewhere and Napoleon throws an orange at his windshield. And Uncle Rico screams. Well, holy crap! What is wrong with this? Eat you fat lard. There. This one's kind of funny. You have a competition with Uncle Rico to throw a football over them mountains. See, here's I bet I could throw that football over them mountains. I was a big deal in high school 30 years ago. What a dork. Uncle Rico's such a piece of garbage. I screwed that up. Woo, hello. I beat him. When I first played this game and was gonna record it, I couldn't beat this minigame. But now all of a sudden I'm kick-ass at it. Man, screw you, Uncle Rico. Freaking 472 ass little wiener. Napoleon just threw this ball like 700 feet. Napoleon Dynamite kind of feels like our movie, because I live in Idaho. And, you know, people in Idaho don't actually act like that, by the way. Of course we don't. Like, what are we, stupid? But still, it was nice to have a movie kind of in our backyard. And it sort of also had a special meaning for people in my town, because Preston, where the movie takes place, beat my town for the state football championship in like 1994, 95? And so we were all like, haha, Preston's full of idiots. This game is kind of like a shmup, but it's a terrible shoot 'em up, because the hitbox is like the horse and Napoleon, which sucks. Most of the time your hitbox in a shoot 'em up is like a tiny little square in the middle, but in this game it's the entire character, which makes it way harder. Because there's also a sick computer hacking minigame that basically is Pipe Dream. There's this, you have to help Rico and Kip build a time machine, which is what this is. It's basically like Tetris. But we're gonna play dangle his action figure out the bus instead. There's 30 mini games in this, but I've only gotten to like this handful. You don't want to fall in the manhole is the thing. And you don't want to hit cats and dogs, because that's mean. But you can hit dudes on motorcycles, because who cares about them? But this game is kind of like the movie, where the movie is just a collection of like 10 jokes that they spread out too thin. Oh, I won. Oh, it's because I dragged it enough that it destroyed itself. That's right. Well, this game kind of takes, a handful of mediocre jokes and stretches them out too far. I don't know if you're supposed to hit the bird or not. Look at that big heckin' chunker cat. Ugh. See, why would they make you do 3 rounds of this? It was boring after the first round. It's like the Tom Green style of comedy, where like repetition is the funniest thing you can possibly do. So you just keep doing the same joke until people are sick of it, and then you do it some more. And this is, I love Tom Green. I actually think Tom Green's super funny, but you have to admit that repeating the same joke 10 times is not that funny. I did it! Pedro! Hey Pedro, how's it going? It's good. I need to build my cousin a cake for her quinceañera tonight. It needs to be very special. That's good. It's a birthday party. People get dressed up, sing and dance. You can come if you want. Lucky! I told you I spent it with my uncle in Alaska hunting wolverines. Did you shoot any? Yeah, like 50 of them. Shoot wolverines before they kill you. Oh, God. I assume you don't shoot his cousins. Ah! They're coming right for us! I'm like the best at hunting wolverines. I got an award for it. Uh-oh. I shot my cousins. Eh. I didn't know that they even made this game, and then I found it on the internet one day. It's not good. Man, what a terrible movie with 5 good jokes in it. I still like it. This was Eric vs. 365, where I'm playing a different game every day for a year. Be sure to check out psxboxindies.com for daily blogs about the games we're playing and the videos we're making. Thanks for watching.